what about this 30-day no-fault insurance? What is that 30-day no-fault insurance?
That's a very important time deadline. And so if you've been hurt in a motor vehicle, or if you can't work as a result of the motor vehicle accident, you need to file a no-fault insurance application or notice as soon as possible, but no later than 30 days after an accident. And so it's important that you file that document as soon as possible. Now, no fault is one of those insurances that will cover you. It doesn't matter who's at fault for the accident. So if you caused the accident, you need to file the no fault insurance application. If someone else caused the accident, you still need to file that no fault insurance application, because it pays for the various medical bills and other items as a result of the accident.
Okay, what happens if you don't file in that 30-day time limit?
Well, there's some exceptions where you can get some extended times. As a general rule, basically the insurance company won't pay. And so you're entitled to have your medical bills paid for, and your regular insurance actually won't pay for it. So if you have other insurance, they're not going to pay because it's a motor vehicle accident. So you say, well, I have other insurance, I'm not going to worry about filling out this form. But then when you submit that bill to your own insurance company, they won't pay it, because they're going to say, well, that should be paid for through your no-fault insurance company.
Wow. So you can actually miss your opportunity.
Yeah, very easily.
Wow. And I think it's been my experience that that's happened quite a bit of times with different people, because, again, who knows that? Who would know that?
Right, and that's one of the hard things about after a motor vehicle accident. We always tell people to call us the day of the accident, because we can explain all these time deadlines for people, and it's very important that you understand what the time deadlines are, so that you can know about all the things that have to be done. There's more. We're going to talk about more time deadlines, but for the no fault, it's very important, because you're also entitled to lost wages.
Okay.
And so if you're working, you may get disability benefits, but most times disability benefits only pays up to about 50% of your lost wages, where when you add the no-fault portion, it can bring that benefit up to 80% of your lost wages. And so that's a significant benefit by just filling out the paperwork properly and submitting it timely. And it's not that hard, it's just a matter that you want to get it done.
But now let me ask you, Mr. Mattar, no-fault insurance, that means that the insurance company that you have, whether you're in fault or not, is going to be taking care of your no-fault, correct?
Right.
Now, are there instances where a person has to use their no-fault insurance and then their insurance goes up?
Well, that's a good question. That's a fear that most people have, and people have that concern and that fear all the time. In my experience, if the accident's not your fault, as a general rule, the insurance company is not going to raise your insurance, and so that's kind of one of those things. They're not going to really raise those rates if the accident is not your fault. But the frustrating part for most people is that even if the accident's not your fault, you still have to file those no-fault benefit forms in that insurance claim with your own insurance company.
Okay.